Welcome viewers. Former President Donald Trump along with his children won't be able to evade the $250 million fraud lawsuit that was filed against them by New York Attorney General Letitia James. New York Supreme Court Judge Arthur Engoron quickly denied Trump's motion to dismiss James' lawsuit, which targets Trump and his children, Eric Trump, Donald Trump, and Ivanka Trump. The lawsuit alleges that the family committed extensive tax fraud from 2011 to 2021 and seeks to bar all from serving as an officer or director in any New York corporation. In this video we will break it all down for you. But before we continue, please take a minute of your precious time to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell to get the latest update from us. The first three arguments were borderline frivolous even the first time defendants made them, Engoron wrote. He went on to say that the repetition of arguments towards the Trumps added nothing new to the motion to dismiss. The judge implied that the defendants may have been unnecessarily wordy with their filings, noting that while the family's legal team cited around 21 cases to make the point as a simple rule of thumb, 3 is enough for most purposes. Notwithstanding the above, in its discretion this court will not impose sanctions, which the court believes are unnecessary, having made its point, Engoron wrote in the order. The judge also separately addressed a distinct motion by Ivanka Trump herself in order to dismiss a complaint against her specifically. In addition to the dismissal argument, she had argued that the statute of limitations against her has run since she had decided to leave the Trump Organization back in 2017. Engoron noted that the COVID-19 pandemic-era court rules had paused the time on the statute of limitations. He also implied that Ivanka's statements that she does not understand statements of financial condition, despite communicating with a bank about such statements, may not hold if the case just goes to a jury trial. It is well settled that triers of fact determine the credibility of witnesses, Engoron warned before saying such a credibility determination is premature. Engoron's ruling comes after the former president tried to sideline James' lawsuit with a lawsuit of his own back in Florida. The federal judge who is overseeing that case, Donald M. Middlebrooks, refused to do so. He just needs to go farther and farther down the rabbit hole because fewer and fewer people are willing to stand up for him publicly, she said. On the heels of Donald Trump's formal declaration to run for president again in 2024, Mary Trump sees the 45th president grappling to find support in a Republican Party that has an increasing number of its members trying to distance themselves from him. In September of last year, Republican Florida governor and former Donald Trump loyalist Ron DeSantis called the former president a moron who has no business running for president, according to former staffers. Everything that Donald does is transactional, Mary Trump answered when asked if she could explain why her uncle has increased his interactions with fringe elements and extremists. And one of the things we have to realize about him is he is sort of a black hole of need. And when he is not getting what he wants from some people, I think in this case the majority of the Republicans in Congress who have had enough and sort of see him as electoral poison, he will go wherever he needs to in order to get his fix, which is attention and sycophancy. Although the former president has no set of core beliefs at all, Mary Trump said, adding that he is forced to latch onto principles that will make him appear relevant as he tries to revive his political career. Unfortunately though, people like Elon Musk, who now has a lot of power since he took over Twitter, is also echoing these same kinds of conspiracy theories, which gives them more cash in the mind of somebody like Donald. He doesn't believe anything except whatever in the moment is best for him, Trump's niece said. In November 2022 Donald Trump met with Ye, formerly Kanye West, and white nationalist Nick Fuentes at Mar-a-Lago, despite the two guests' histories of anti-Semitic rants on social media and in interviews.